The most memorable fantasy films are those with both spectacle and substance. There's a compelling story, often of epic proportions. The characters are compelling, and then there's the world building that takes you in. These days, most of the fantasies are done with CGI, and that's great. But one of my favorites, The Dark Crystal, Frank Oz and Jim Henson. This was done primarily by puppetry and animatronics. It's a delight, and it captured my imagination. Jim Henson and his team at the Jim Henson Company paid meticulous attention to detail, and that's what it takes to make these characters lifelike and to draw the audience in like it did with me. The creative team in this movie did such a fabulous job at creating different moods from scene to scene to really pull at our emotional heartstrings. I distinctly remember the gentle mystics would evoke feelings of calm and trust, whereas the sinister Skeksis would give me this feeling of discontent and fear even. In this film, our protagonists are puppets, yet it's a complex narrative, and we explore themes of sacrifice, destiny, and the duality between good and evil. It's a true adventure that I was on board every step of the way. We're with Jen and Kira on their journey to heal the Dark Crystal and to restore balance to Thra, and their growth is apparent when they're facing the Skeksis, who are a worthy adversary to our protagonists. And the hauntingly beautiful score by Trevor Jones enhances the atmosphere and the emotional impact of this film. For Peter Jackson's epic fantasy, The Lord of the Rings, he not only used animatronics and practical effects, he incorporated CGI and miniatures. It was groundbreaking what he did. He built a world we'd never seen before on a scale we could never imagine in the past. J.K. Rowling brought us the magical world of Hogwarts in her Harry Potter novels. Chris Columbus was the first director to take those novels and put them on the big screen and transport us to a fantastical world with endearing characters and inventive storylines. Wolfgang Petersen's NeverEnding Story was so impactful because who of us can't relate to feeling grief and loneliness that Bastian did in this film? He is thrust into a fantasy world and forced to face adversity, and he comes to realize that life is about more than wallowing in our own self-pity. It's about striving for something bigger than ourselves. Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth is a visually stunning, dark fantasy that shows us the power of fantasy in the midst of harsh realities that we all face. And if you're a romantic at heart with a sense of humor, check out Matthew Vaughn's Stardust. This is a whimsical, epic story with a great cast as well. Robert De Niro, Claire Danes, Michelle Pfeiffer. In the comments below, share with us your favorite fantasy film. And remember, we're all creatives, so keep walking through life with a sense of wonder and always be curious. And doors will open up. I love you.